like you are eating your food. So when you eat your food, can I present? Can I just enjoy? Or am I just on my phone and something is going inside? I'm checking my Facebook and I'm checking my email. I'm just eating, Then you are eating only physical. And it's not giving, it's unconscious eating. So can I put down my phone? Okay, I'm eating 2 times or 3 times a day. Can I be present with the food? How I relate with my food? Can I choose the food which makes me joyful? Can I eat healthy? Can I feel everything? Can this eating food can be a sensorial meditation? Can I feel like, wow, all this taste and what is happening in my brain, in my body? Just by eating food, you can have a sexual experience, orgasmic experience.
Yeah. Mr. Ananda, so if my client is so busy with her life, she says that she cannot spend 1 hour, 2 hours per day for herself. So can you suggest some simple procedure in the morning time that she can apply a little bit in her daily life?
Okay, so now we are talking about time. So we have 24 hours a day. Yes. So imagine you sleep 8 hours. Remaining 16 hours you have. Imagine you worked 8 hours. I know some people work more, but let's say 8 hours you take. Remaining 8 hours you have. The remaining 8 hours you spend time for traveling. In Hanoi you are traveling a lot, so 2 hours take off. Traveling, meetings and all those things. You have 6 hours. In that 6 hours you take, okay, I need to meet people, I need to socialize, party, this, that, eat out. Take another 2 hours. Remaining you have 4 hours. In these 4 hours you say, okay, I'm spending time for growth. I'm learning something new. I'm watching or reading or this. You take another 2 hours. Still you can spend 2 hours. So you need to, first question is to ask, if I cannot spend 1 or 2 hours for myself, how is my life? Who I am living for? Am I living for success of my company, but I'm not successful? I don't have time for myself. So you need to ask what I'm doing. What is my lifestyle? Or I'm sacrificing my life for family, but I don't know how to take care of myself. So you need to ask, what is the game I'm playing?
Yeah.
This is first thing. Of course, in some situations, some days you don't have time. You have a release, you have some work to complete. It's a time pressure, so you don't have 1 or 2 hours, right? So then what is the basic, minimal, effective things I can do, right? To increase the energy, to increase the presence, right? A simple thing is like, if I don't have enough time, can I just do some shaking? Releasing all the tension. Shaking our body. So that helps to unblock. That helps to release the tension. It helps to open the fresh energy. And then finding the flow. Like I said, always you play with these opposites, masculine, feminine. One is actively doing something, then softening it smoothly. And then integrating in silence. At least if you do 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes. So if you combine these 3 activities, you do something active, which is more like a masculine aspect. Then you do something with the flow, the feminine aspect. Then you do something non-doing, which is the stillness, which is beyond the masculine and feminine. So if you give space for these 3 qualities, it could be anything. Like you are eating your food. So when you eat your food, can I present? Can I just enjoy? Or am I just on my phone and something is going inside? I'm checking my Facebook and I'm checking my email. I'm just eating, Then you are eating only physical. And it's not giving, it's unconscious eating. So can I put down my phone? Okay, I'm eating 2 times or 3 times a day. Can I be present with the food? How I relate with my food? Can I choose the food which makes me joyful? Can I eat healthy? Can I feel everything? Can this eating food can be a sensorial meditation? Can I feel like, wow, all this taste and what is happening in my brain, in my body? Just by eating food, you can have a sexual experience, orgasmic experience.
Yeah.
Just by eating a cake, you can become orgasmic. Or just by taking a shower. When you take a shower, can I feel the water touching my skin? Can I slow down and feel? Or is it just a practical, I need to put soap, go out? Am I just being practical, or can I just stay this 5 minutes? I'm fully going to feel my body. or just you touch, take your fingertips, can you touch? Can I stay here and feel what is happening? What is the sensations coming? What is the hormone changes happening?
Yeah.
So even in 5 minutes, you can suddenly go deeper into this experience. It doesn't need too much time. So it's not about what you do. In Tantra, it's about how you do. How you do. It's not what you do. Anything can become an opportunity to open. Your food, your shower, you are driving. Even driving, you can feel like a flow. In the busy traffic, you find you're looking at the gaps and you're flowing. It can be a meditation experience. Many times while driving, you can learn a lot about relation. What you can learn?
Driving, we should moderate. Sometimes we should go faster, sometimes we should slow down. It depends.
Yeah, so it's not only that. So in your driving, you can have control only with yourself. You don't have control about anybody else. Suddenly one bike comes, one car comes. How do you react? I'm just blaming the other person for their mistake, or is it my way to find safety? Same thing. If you know how to skillfully drive, you know how to skillfully relate. So people will come in different ways. The outside is changing. It's chaos. But I find these gaps. I find this flow. And I don't blame anyone. I find my safety. And I find how I want to go and how I can flow. So like that, even a simple act like a driving, which is tiring, if you're like, I had to go, but traffic jam, it can feel very tiring. But the same thing, if I'm present, suddenly you might learn something new about life. So it's all about not what you do, it's how you do. So your simple activity like eating can be a meditation. Taking a shower can become a meditation. Even driving can become a meditation.
Yeah.
So it's about your presence. Am I present with this experience right now? Or am I somewhere else in my Facebook, in my thing? So can I be present? How I can be present? That is the thing to nourish. So the more and more your presence nourishes, your experience starts growing. It becomes richer and richer.
Yeah.
When your experience starts growing, you feel richer inside. Then you feel the abundance. Then you feel the energy, creativity, everything. It opens.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's about even a small activity. Can I be present?
Yeah.
How I can be. That can be a key for people who don't have time.
Do we have to spend 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour in the evening time for practicing, especially spiritual practice?
Yeah. So see, don't put it as a spiritual practice. Otherwise, some people think religion is spirituality. They think I had to go pray or I had to chant some mantra. That is spiritual. No, it's not.
In the space.
Yeah.
Nurturing.
Exactly. So nurturing inner space. This is what I call spirituality. Taking care of your inner garden. Taking care of this body, taking care of this mind, emotions, and energy. Like I said, these 4 things. So for this, what is the time is best time, you're asking, right? So of course, even in a city, the morning is the time where the pollution levels are very, very less, right? It's fresh. So this morning time, if whatever time you eat breakfast 2 hours before, your belly is also empty, your body is well rested. So this is a good time to really do some cultivation practice using yoga or qigong, tai chi or tantra practices. This is one good time, right? So you are fully fresh, fully alive. The nature is also fresh. So this is a very good moment. But many times people get up from the bed, they start with, what is the updates, phone, this, that, So instead you say, when I get up for next half an hour, I don't use my phone. I connect with my body. I connect with the nature. I connect with my inside. This is one possibility. Then after you come back from work, can I come back? So can I start my day half an hour earlier? You start. Sometimes people think, I don't have time. This is again a game people play. That means you are not efficient. I'm not putting a judgment. It's more about, if I'm sharp, I don't need to spend 8 hours, 16 hours. I can be clear. I can create my gaps. Right? So if you are a person skillfully drive, you don't take the same time as other people on the road, isn't it? So same way, if my mind is sharp, if my body is healthy, if I feel energetic, whatever normal people take 8 hours, you can do it in 2 hours, 4 hours. That gives you more freedom. So the more you invest in yourself, you start creating more freedom. And instead of dragging time, you create time. That means you are efficient. You say, oh, okay, your mind is sharp, so you understand clearly, you make better decisions. Otherwise, your mind is very clouded, and you're like, okay, and you're dragging, So it's all about the more you invest in this body, mind, emotion, and energy, your system becomes, you have like a supercar, which means you can go very fast. Yeah. So that way, this nurturing, whether you do in the morning or before bed, So generally we say these are good times, morning and evenings. But nowadays evenings are polluted and a lot of things. People are stressed after the whole day. So then to shake it off, having a good shower. Then before bed or even before dinner, can I spend some half an hour? Or before sleep, can I spend at least half an hour? To check how I take care of my body, how I take care of my mind, what is the junk I have, how I can cleanse, purify, how I can bring new things. Like this is a garden, right? What are the plants which are there, which I don't need? How to let them go, and how to bring new plants, how to put new seeds, and how to keep this garden very well. So how let it be, let it go, So these things are important. So the more you start small, some people are just in the mental. I don't have time. I don't do anything. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm dirty, so I cannot take bath." It's like that. You start taking bath. Then you cleanse. It's like that. You have to start somewhere. Start. Okay, I don't have time. Okay, start with 10 minutes. Then make it 20 minutes. You will see the more time you put it here in a conscious way, you free up time from your daily life schedule. Better decisions, better action, more energy level. So then you say, okay, guys, I am not needed for this time. I have my own time. Maybe I go run in the park. Or I sit and meditate, or even in my own office cabin, half an hour, don't disturb me. It's my time. I'm not in any meeting. Half an hour is my time. You just connect with your breath. So I energize myself with a simple breathing practice or simple body awakening practice. You can even do it in your office. So it doesn't need much time. It needs your interest, your commitment to yourself. And to have the right tools as well. So these are important to check.
Wonderful. Thank you.